So this is my Avant 528. I got some of the panels off because we're going to be doing the 50-hour service, but I thought I'd give it a clean first because we're on a farm and it can get dirty. We got some, leaves and debris down there, all kinds of fun stuff. Engine bay looks pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and rotate the tires, articulate a little bit so we can look down in the lower parts where it's really dirty. So the manual says that you're only to pressure wash the exterior of the machine, and if you do so, you need to re-grease all grease points. But I'm not gonna make a video on cleaning the exterior of the machine. I'm just making a video on cleaning the interior of the machine. The manual says though that you can clean the interior of the machine with like lukewarm or cold water, and that's okay. But I think I'm just gonna be extra careful and I'm gonna do a dry clean. For that, I'm gonna use compressed air, this detail brush, which is pretty stiff. I think I picked it up at Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna use a handheld electric blower. You can see down in here, it's quite dusty and dirty from all the farm work we do around here. And every time I go to do this, I'm so tempted to just grab the wheel and turn it on and stand next to it, but they say every sign has a story. I'm gonna clean the hydraulic oil cooler first, which is underneath this panel. So I'll be back in a second once I get that off. I got the panel off. This one had more fasteners than other panels tend to have. I think it had 7. And you can see it's got some dirt accumulation on here. So it's not perfect, but it's a definite improvement. Gotten there a little bit with the leaf blower, which I think helped move the air a bit more, and then just use the compressed air on any spot I could get to, which I'm not gonna pull off this fan to clean it. That looks like a total cluster. All right, we're gonna move on to dry cleaning the hydraulic bay underneath, and keep going with the dry cleaning. So just doing the dry clean really did help a lot. There's still a little bit of dirt left on the floor and on the edges. I did find that the leaf blower was more effective than compressed air for me. But the compressed air does help loosening up some of the more difficult dirt. So we're gonna move on next over here to the radiator. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with the compressed air and the leaf blower as well. All right, well, it's not noticeable on camera, but I saw a lot of dust coming out the back of it. I don't know if the video caught it or not. If you get any panel like this that's got some dirt on the inside, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a dry wipe with the shop cloth. So that just took like a couple minutes, and yeah, looks great now. So for the areas that we're going to be changing out filters and whatnot, doing a little more detail work. So I just got, I've just been kind of working this brush in here. I don't know if you can see that, yeah, and it just kind of gets all those little extra areas out. Yeah, so we got that cleaned up pretty good. I'm not sure what this stuff is. Maybe it's just rust. I got the fuel filter cleaned up, and above it, I just want to make sure it's nice and clean when we change it. So things are looking clean for the 50-hour service. I'm pretty pleased with everything so far, and more to come.